Hey guys, what is up? Super K-Man Rocks here, back with another Pokemon of the Week kind of video here. I don't know, is this a series? Oh god, there's a guest! What? There's a guest on this channel? Yes, everybody. I am not the miserable, depressed human being that you think I am. At least not on camera. I am here today with my boy Tiny Giant. CDG. What do you go by? What's your... Tiny Giant? Is that your official name now?
I mean, that's my YouTube. Hey, guys, I am the guy who is that depressed. Anyway, I have a YouTube channel if you want to check that out. I'm going to force him to plug it.
Absolutely. No, I'm going to link it 4 times in the description.
Wow, amazing.
Wow, amazing.
So I'm going to be the one battling, and
Yes.
let me tell you, I'm less good. So,
So, yeah, today, it's another Pokemon of the Week build and battle. It is, of course, based off of Cerebi.com. Buzzwole, who is the... I guess the Pokemon of the Week. He's been the Pokemon of the Week for 2 weeks now, but we're not going to worry about that today, folks. Because today, we are playing with a team that I think is pretty interesting. It's like half stall, half offense. But it's not balanced. So, quickly going over the team. Of course, based around Buzzwole. This is my favorite Buzzwole set for sweeping, is the bulk up set. Drain Punch for good stab, and then Ice Punch to hit Landorus. It's kind of your main kind of set there. You need Roost if you want to stay healthy throughout the game, if you plan on bringing him in pretty much at any time. The good thing about Leftovers and bulk up on him, especially with the impish nature, is he is very surprisingly bulky, physically at least. He can come in on quite a few physical hits and be pretty okay with it, so... I do think this is the premier set. It does have just enough speed at 112 to outspeed Tyranitar, and of course it's able to kill it with the Drain Punch. You can set up on Kartana to make sure it doesn't set up Sword Stances, that kind of stuff. So, Zapdos is more of just kind of a utility player on this team. This is almost the complete utility set. Discharge, of course, for the higher chance of paralysis. Heat Wave to hit Kartana, and, pretty much any other Steel type that wants to come in and check it. And then Defog is actually going to be really crucial on this team because Buzzwole really does not like rocks. There's a lot of Pokemon that he kind of needs to be at decent health to beat 1v1, and getting rid of hazards on the field is very good for this team. So, Chansey I just threw on here because you needed a Cleric. Chansey's the best Cleric. I mean, maybe Clefable, like the best status absorber, basically. Buzzwole cannot get status. That's like a big problem with it. Like, you really have to be careful. You don't want it taking too much extra damage. So adding something like a Chansey that can run Heal Bell and Soft Boiled and can come in and absorb that status condition is pretty good for the team. Assault Vest Magearna, another kind of utility player on this team, mostly just for priority and pivot. It actually does quite a bit of damage. I actually really do like mixed Magearna here. Volt Switch, of course, is very nice because it gives you switch priority. Floor Cannon hits like a truck. Hidden Power Fire hits a lot of things that you kind of need to hit. It's really up to you whether you want to run Hidden Power Fire or Focus Blast, but I think Hidden Power Fire is going to be a little bit better for this team. And then Iron Head's still going to be your strongest or your best option for a Steel-type attack, even though it's physical, just because you can run it after Floor Cannon, which is kind of the best of both worlds kind of thing. So even when Floor Cannon lowers your special attack, you can still fire off that Iron Head. And then Lele, I'm running a Scarf variant on this one. Psychic, Moonblast, Hidden Power Fire, Nature's Madness. Pretty standard set. This just comes in and weakens things for the 2 main sweepers on the team. Not really too much to say about that. And then finally, Mega Gyarados, Mega Dragon Dance Gyarados with Crunch, Earthquake, and Sub. Just a pretty standard Mega Gyarados set. Wants to come in late game and clean up. Definitely want to get it in with no rocks on the field, so getting that away with Zapdos is ideal as well. So... any questions, Mr. Tiny Giant? Connor, do you have any
I named them, so that was my contribution.
So I don't have the names on my screen, so they're all going to be surprises when I start spectating your game.
I did it in like 20 seconds when you were explaining it earlier. So
Fantastic. Okay.
I think they're pretty good.
Yes. So go ahead and jump into a battle, and I'll go ahead and I'll try to find you here.
Right.
Is your username still Stunfisk Best Girl?
What else would it be?
How dare I even ask, right?
Yeah. You recommended starting with
are you in
Magearna, right? Yeah.
Okay, let me find you here. There you are. You're facing Not My Cousin. Perfect. Yeah, honestly, it really depends on the lead matchup. I don't want to give you too much advice in this one. This is a very interesting team that you're playing against.
Yeah, I'm a little scared because they all hit real hard.
Yeah, they all are damage healers. They actually all are setup mons. So, yeah, I think
Awesome.
maybe leading with it's really up to you. I'm not going to give you advice. You're the one
Alright.
playing these games. All right, so he leads with the Azelf. This is not the worst possible lead for you. He could go for Nasty Plot turn 1, or he could just be the standard like Stealth Rock Azelf variant. You don't really see a lot of Azelf in OU, so not really too sure what the guy wants to run. So
I'm gonna start.
he actually
Okay,
just carries
well-
the Fire Blast, but you're Assault Vest, so you just eat it for breakfast.
I won the 1v1, so I feel like
yeah.
I should stay in.
Yeah. So he's probably gonna go out here into what I would I guess there's really not. He doesn't have an excellent switch into this. Scizor, I guess, works. But
I have HP Fire.
yeah, and
Oh, you fool.
yeah, I mean you're gonna eat the Bullet Punch pretty easily, and that's an easy 2-hit KO on Scizor.
Out.
So yeah, I mean you take a lot of damage on Magearna, but getting rid of Scizor is a pretty big deal. Scizor is a pretty decent check to Gyarados, obviously. So
Yeah. So he's gonna.
he's gonna Excel Rock. But I don't think that'll kill you, unless I'm crazy. It might just be worth it to fire up. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. No, I'm not telling you what to do. It's your game, buddy. He actually just goes for the drill run. Makes sense. He's always gonna be faster than Magearna, unless you're Scarfed.
True.
So, kind of up to you. What
Is
you
it
want
time to bring in Buzzwole?
You can bring in Buzzwole here, and it pretty much forces out the Lycanroc. So if you want to set up a bulk up, you can.
Yeah, that's I think what I was
You
gonna
can
go for.
predict if he's gonna go into something like Azelf, which is a pretty. Oh, he just goes for the Fire Fang. This is actually pretty excellent for
Oh, you fool!
Yeah, this is actually a really excellent turn of events because now you're set up and you can just freely click Drain Punch, and you're gonna make back pretty much all of the health that you're gonna lose from Fire Fang.
Oh, you absolute fool!
So there it is.
What have you done?
Fantastic. So now you have a +1/+1, or you have a +1/+2 Buzzwole, because obviously your Beast Boost goes to defense, or at least that's how I have it listed. If you want to keep him, you can. It's really up to, because I don't know if you live a Psychic. I would imagine you don't. But
I don't think I need Buzzwole for too much else.
he does really well into Sawsbuck, and he can beat Porygon Z. Would be the
I'll save him.
Yeah, that would be the only thing. You do have other things for both of those, but he's just he's just a free win if you kill Azelf. Yep, going the Gyarados on the Fire Blast, eats that super well. This gives you a free sub if you want it, because you're a Dark type. So, he actually that's smart. He goes for the taunt. That's a good play on his part. He doesn't have a good switch into the Crunch though, so yeah, you just pick up some good damage, and I think you win the game with Buzzwole now. You might want to go into Zapdos first, maybe not here, right? If he goes into Feraligatr, great. And even on this is actually a real curious switch-in.
Well, it's because I don't have a flying move.
Well, yeah, and that's like very
fool.
curious Thunder Wave there. And you can defog for free here. That's like top priority.
That's my shit.
Perfecto, mi amigo. And then
Few
it's really
times I've been around that
really up
track.
to you what you want to do from here. Yep, you can let the bird go down if you want. Hopefully get the para. You do not. That's fine. But he'll take you out with the Tri-Attack, but that gives you a switch into Lele if you want it, who can pick up the KO here, or
Lady.
I'm pretty sure Psychic picks up the kill here.
Psychic over Moonblast?
Moonblast works too. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. Both.
It's like it's just higher base.
Yeah, I'm
base
pretty sure
power.
both. Actually, I think they're Psychic and Moonblast are the same.
Psychic is 90, Moonblast is 95.
Oh, really? My bad.
Yeah. Come on,
My
Kyle.
bad. I know. I'm the Pokemon expert. What am I doing? Yeah, this thing doesn't want to eat a Moonblast from top of Lele. So that's a fun set that he's running. Headbutt. Interesting. Going for those, because he's running Thunder Wave on the Azelf as well, so it's kind of a Paraflinch set. It seems.
This guy's team is weird.
Yeah, not the like most intimidating team ever, but you know it is what it is.
God, that fucking hurts.
Lele's very fun, and then of course you can go into yeah.
I want to show off the whole team, so we're gonna go with Thick 2.0.
Thick 2.0. Fantastic.
Because Buzzwole is thick. This is Thick 2.0.
Yeah, and you win at this point because he doesn't have any healing, so you just click Seismic Toss and you win. Look at how well it eats that liquidation. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Yay for Thick 2.0. So that's a good first battle. Good job. Congratulations. Good win. Tell me when you're in the next one so I can spectate it.
Are you gonna like edit together wait times, or are you just gonna let it roll?
Yeah, I'll well, I mean, wait time shouldn't be too long. It's OU.
All right, I'm in another one.
Alrighty. Where are you? There you are. Alrighty. Ooh, another super odd team. What the heck?
I have not seen any of these Mon enough to know what they do, really.
Quagsire. I have no idea what he's going to lead with. He's this could be a Xatu lead. Makes a lot of sense because of Magic Bounce. But if it's a Xatu lead, you can freely either go Zapdos or Magearna at that point.
I'll start Zapdos.
He actually goes Delcatty.
Okay.
Now, I guess it's really... I'm interested to see what he wants to do with this, just because the normal Delcatty wouldn't really fit like a role in this team.
I don't know much about Delcatty, but I do know its item exists, so...
Yes. He goes straight into Quagsire on the discharge. That's fine. You have a pretty good... actually, you don't have a great answer to Quagsire, I'm kind of figuring out. You still beat him. You can still beat him because Lele beats him 1v1. But
I think Lele is the only one I can really send in, right?
Yeah. You just hope he doesn't Earthquake here.
When I was naming Lele, I was deciding between Lay Lady and Pawns.
Yeah.
I decided not to give Miss Lele Pawns any credit.
Well, now you've given her the credit by saying her in the video. Now I have to put her in the description.
Yeah, but that's just gonna give you more views.
Exactly, because I need Lele Pawns' fan base.
Do you think Nature's Madness or Moonblast would hurt more?
It depends on what he is running. If he's AV, then Nature's Madness, clearly. He also could go into Haunter here, which could be
We'll start with Nature's Madness.
He actually and he goes into Probopass, which is actually, it's good. The Nature's Madness. You, let's see. Yeah, you have some pretty okay switches here. It's really just what you want to do. There's no, like, complete wrong answer. Buzzwole's fine as long as he's physical. And that did way less than I thought it would. I guess Probopass isn't as strong as we think. I would not bulk up here.
That's what I'm trying to think.
Because Haunter can come in for free and you can't kill him with an Ice Punch. So it might just be better to go for the Ice Punch here, predicting the Haunter, or the Xatu to come in, because both are pretty good checks to you. But it's your play. You know, if you don't want to do that, that's fine. What?
I said okay.
Okay. This guy's taking a little while. That's all right. He probably is realizing that
timer.
And he actually stays in. He has the Power Gem. Interesting.
What a brave man.
Yeah, just click Drain Punch now. Now he goes.
Oh, the long con.
The long con, dude. He got you. That's actually pretty fantastic. You're forced to switch here. You have many switches for Xatu. Xatu's not really a threat to your team. Specifically, it's more of just a nuisance because of Magic Bounce. So here, I guess, what was his switch in last time to, it was Quagsire?
Yeah.
If you want, I guess it's what you want to do here. Yeah. If you wanted to be bold, you could have doubled into Lele there. And then you would have had tons of priority because you could fire off a Moonblast, and that would have done a ton of damage to Magnezone as well, or Probopass.
That would have been smart. You fool!
Yeah.
Also, he has an Iron Tail, which...
Yeah, this is a very weird set. And you kill, I believe, or Nature's Madness does a lot there. Yeah, I don't know if I would have stayed in, but, you know, it's your game.
I just don't know what else would hit it harder.
Chansey wins a 1v1 against it at this point, at this health. You just fire off a Toxic and... Oh,
fuck.
Well, rip.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You still win the 1v1, unless he has Toxic as well. So, and yeah, that's the smart play. But he has, you have Heal Bell, so it's not really a big deal. You can stay in here and go for Heal Bell. He can't kill you or anything. You're chancy. So, yeah, you just click the Heal Bell. And then you can get priority here. You can go, it depends on what kind of move you want to make. Like an aggressive or a non-aggressive move. Zapdos is definitely the safe play. Yeah, I would have gone into Gyarados there because I think there's really nothing he can do to Gyarados.
I think he's going to do the same switch, though.
Yes. And yep, you go into Chansey. He's going to get... But the problem is, like, you guessed that, and now you still don't really have priority, I guess, in the battle.
But he's going to switch again, I bet.
Yeah, you need to get into... But, like, just guessing that he's going to be switching isn't going to be... like, you're not going to be doing a lot of, like, work. Yeah, I didn't think he would switch there. He probably predicted your Zapdos to come back in. Yeah, so that's good. Oh, so he's Pecha, anyways. So at this point, he is almost certainly going into Xatu. So if I were you, I'd double into Gyarados right now.
Oh, okay. Well, I did the wrong one then.
And obviously you don't take anything from Iron Tail either as Zapdos, but you don't take it as Gyarados. You don't take it poorly as Gyarados because of Intimidate anyways, so...
Is he just going to stay in on this?
Well, he's going to stay in on a Zapdos as a Quagsire, yeah. Like, you're making a lot of safe plays, and you're not really getting, like, a lot of... yeah, see, like, you want to get Gyarados in so that you can start... don't set up, obviously. He's unaware, so it doesn't matter. But,
so...
Crunch will hurt. Like, Crunch will do damage.
Should I sub or crunch?
You can sub if you want. I don't know if he can break it, actually, so it might be fine to sub here. Especially as Mega. He misses the Iron Tail, so that's actually the best turn you could have had. So now you just click Crunch. Because obviously no point in setting up on a Quagsire, and that's easy to at KO.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but you kill now with the Crunch, and that's actually probably the biggest threat to your team gone. Gallade, not really too big a deal. You have a Zapdos. Just kind of beats it. So, unless he has, like, something super weird on it. Yeah, Leaf Blade. Yum. Very weird tech. You can do a couple things here. You can freely discharge now that Quagsire's gone. You can Roost. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I expected the Ice Punch. But the pair is very good. It means you can Roost here. So, yay. And you get the para. So, you live in Ice Punch, but it's probably not worth it. Yeah, I figured he would switch. There's really no reason for him to stay in. That's a lot of damage on Delcatty. And let me check. Do you outspeed the Delcatty? 328? Yeah, you do. So, you can just click it again. Fake Out's fine. You'll take the damage. It's not that big a deal.
I just healed it back.
Exactly. Oh, it actually, how does it? Oh,
on my screen it says you can have up to 306.
Oh,
I don't know. You made the set.
You're not max speed. I always run Zapdos max speed. I don't know if I would have stayed in there, Connor, but yeah, I don't know if I would have stayed in there after the first headbutt, but your call, I guess. Magearna's super free here. Yeah. I very much doubt that there's anything, and it's not great to be paralyzed, but it's really not the worst. You're more of a tank anyways, so, and plus you still have Heal Bell and Chansey.
Oh god.
Why is Paraflinch like an OU thing now?
I think it's just a me thing.
Yeah, it's very weird because that's the second Paraflincher we've had. Again, don't go into Zapdos because he's gonna Ice Punch this turn. So if you're parried, he's parried. He should outspeed you. So you can Volt Switch here to get Zapdos in if you want. You
think he outspeeds now?
I guarantee you're both paralyzed.
Yeah, then why? Okay.
Yeah, no, like you. I didn't think he had Earthquake. I didn't think he could kill you. Is basically what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
Like I didn't think he'd be able to kill you, and you could slow Volt Switch into Zapdos, so you got a free switch and you could Roost. Yeah, he just goes into Probopass. You just get your health back. It's a perfectly fine turn for you.
Epic.
You can Heat Wave and kill. Actually, no. Heat Wave might not kill from this range. How bulky is Probopass? I don't know.
You want to find out?
Yeah, I can check for you, bud.
It didn't do it.
Yeah. Wow, Power Gem does a lot more than I thought it would. Again, there's a couple free switches here. If he's special, Chansey's free. Yeah, that's a lot of damage on Gyarados, though. I'm not sure I would have taken that, but yeah, you do kill with the Earthquake. Gyarados just can't sweep late game. You still need to get rid of Haunter for. You need to get rid of Haunter for Buzzwole. The problem with letting Gyarados go down there is you really don't have a check to Xatu now. Yeah, you're not in the best of situations here. Because you need Zapdos. If Zapdos dies, you lose the game. Because Gallade wins. So I don't know if I would have gone right into. I guess, yeah. As long as you know you can live. You can live another one, so just Roost. Just click Roost. He's just running a very annoying team. Oh, actually, he goes, interesting. If he had the Heat Wave, why did he wait so long to... That's very weird. Yeah, I think the game's over at this point. Although, I think you lost the game when Gyarados died. Anyways. Yeah, Haunter completely walls you. Nothing you can do to it. Haunter wins the game straight up.
I have Ice Punch.
So now you're trapped as Buzzwole. You can Roost here if you're afraid of what he's going to do.
Oh, fuck, I clicked on the wrong thing.
That is a very bold move that you made there. He's going to go for the Hypnosis again, so I would just click Ice Punch because, I mean, there's no point in clicking Roost.
Bulk Up and Roost are next to each other and accidentally clicked the wrong one.
Yeah. He woke up immediately. So click Ice Punch again. Yep.
Oh, you fool.
He's banking on a lot of randoms.
Yeah.
And actually
his whole team is set up on low hit chances and
you have to kill with this Ice Punch or you lose the game, I think. Oh no, never mind, it's just faster. So that's game, but
not a thick 2.0 can do anything about it.
He has Magic Bounce, so I guess you can Seismic Toss. You're probably able to, actually no, he probably has Roost as the final move. Unless he's AV, in which you win the 1v1 here, and then you lose it to Gallade. Yeah, yeah.
Fuck.
But
Kyle.
Yeah, your luck is pretty ridiculous. Oh my god.
Make it stop!
This guy's team is I don't know. This was a very winnable game. Don't go try teams like this. It doesn't work. You have to toxic. Oh no, I'm just kidding. It doesn't matter. Forgot he was paralyzed. Doesn't matter.
Nice.
Fun game. So takeaways for that. Takeaways from that. He played pretty poorly. But it's important to remember what your win conditions are and to not. I think the biggest advice I give I don't want to say lower tier players you're a bad player because you're not. You're better than most lower tier players that I coach.
Thank you.
But don't make a move for the short term. You always need to be thinking about, if I make this move right now, what does he do that next turn and what do I do that next turn? Don't make a move just because it makes sense for one turn. Make a move because it makes sense for the next 5 turns, if that makes sense. So when he has when he has a Quagsire out, right? And you know he's going to be clicking I don't know what was he doing a lot of? Iron Tail. When you know he's going to be clicking Iron Tail, you could go into Zapdos to, predict that and take it, and I guess take it well. But what do you do after that? What's your... What?
I didn't really know what any of those Mon do, so...
Yes. I guess the whole thing is just, always try to be thinking, what puts me in the best position to win the game, at that moment. Because that's obviously the goal. So, I don't know. I think that's the best advice I always like to give newer players, just because they seem to be a little bit more gung-ho about predictions. Predictions are important, and I guess this is becoming like a teaching video, whatever. That's kind of what the series always was a little bit, though. Predictions are important, but only if they get you an advantage. There's no point in making a prediction if it doesn't get you anything, you know?
Gotcha.
So I guess that's the point of what I was trying to say there. So we can jump into battle number 3 whenever you're ready.
All right, I'm searching now. All right, found one. Coolio.
Yeah. All right, so this is a much more standard team. This is a stall team. You're facing stall. But this team actually, like, Buzzwole really beats stall, and so does Lele. So, like, you actually have a pretty good team to take out his squad. The first thing I always like to do is look at his team and find out what your win conditions are, right? So before you even click a move, before you even click your first attack, what beats Dragonite? Buzzwole beats Dragonite. Lele beats Dragonite. What beats Ferrothorn? Magearna beats Ferrothorn. Lele beats Ferrothorn. What beats Whimsicott? Zapdos beats Whimsicott. Buzzwole beats Whimsicott to an extent.
How well do you think it takes HP Fire?
It does not. It doesn't live in HP Fire, but that's not what we're worried about right now.
Okay.
Right now, because Toxapex is a problem. Basically, what we're learning from looking at Team Preview is that you can't get Lele below 65 HP at any point in this game. Like, because it wins the game once you kill Skarmory and Ferret. Like, it wins the game once you kill Skarmory. Okay. So you need Zapdos for Toxapex and Skarmory. And then it's good to keep Buzzwole around just because it does damage. That makes Chansey a little bit more expendable, and it makes Gyarados a little bit more expendable.
So
if that makes sense.
My guess is he'd switch into Toxapex because
it would make sense. It would be a pretty free switch for him, but right now it's turn 1. I hate over predicting on turn 1. I would just click HP Fire if I were you.
Okay.
Yep. Most people don't like to over predict on turn 1. He's pretty clearly going to be going into Toxapex here. You can go for the Psychic. Well, you're locked into.
I'm locked. Yeah.
No point. I mean, it's really up to you. If you really want to be like Master Predicto, you can switch here, or you can just go for the HP Fire and then switch next turn into Zapdos, in which you don't really lose too much. Yeah. So I would just click it again. You don't really lose too much by letting Toxapex come in. It's not like he can hit Zapdos for damage anyways. So if Toxapex does come in, you don't really lose too much. Whereas like if you over predict and make the switch here when he doesn't. Oh, he just goes into Whimsicott. So I guess he thought. Yeah, I don't think he knew it was HP Fire. He must have not known. Yeah, you can't Leech Seed in Psychic Terrain. I'm not sure if he knows that. So. Can't
this guy might have just gone on Smogon and picked a bunch of OUs.
Yeah. So Dragonite is a little bit of a worry because this thing kind of comes in and does some damage. He knows your Choice Scarf now. But Magearna is pretty free here. Just because unless he's carrying like a weird tech, I mean, you eat pretty much everything. And the Toxapex switch is actually good on his part, but you do have the Volt Switch.
I have Iron Head.
Well, you have Volt Switch. Volt Switch is always the play here.
Okay.
Volt Switch is always the play here because you do good damage to Toxapex and you get Zapdos in. So it's a double good for you. He will not be able to kill. Yeah, and you're fine with like a Hazard Stack team here.
Should I wait another turn to defog, do you think, if he's just going to keep setting up?
Yeah, for sure. Just click Thunderbolt. Okay, he goes for the Baneful Bunker. So yeah, just click Discharge again. He has no immunity, so nobody can come in on this like completely for free. Venusaur and Ferrothorn obviously don't hate it, or like don't really care, but you still have the chance of getting Para, which is good on everybody except for Ferrothorn. So, yeah, and obviously the defog is fine. He's actually just gonna let Toxapex take a bunch of damage, and he gets paralyzed. So,
yay!
Yeah, you click Discharge here every time.
Yay!
Woohoo! It's almost like Hazard Stack, like you need to play around that and not just shove it down the throat of your opponent. Because he was making a lot of like poor moves and reads, I guess, and he put himself in a really poor position early on. So,
all right, we in another one.
We in another one already?
Yee.
Very fast.
Yee.
Cool. Alrighty. Very, very cool team that the opponent has. I actually really like it.
Very hard.
Yeah, I actually really like it. That's a really fun team. Not to be like weird about it. But he's got a couple lead options. Popular leads on his team: Magearna, Bulu, Metacham, Zapdos. Magearna's probably your best lead just because it's safe.
All right.
And you can kind of do whatever you need to against it. So, yeah, you're fine with this little matchup here. You have plenty of options here. It's important to look and see if you need Magearna for anybody else on his team.
Mm-hmm.
Magearna obviously beats Bulu, and it does a lot against Reuniclus, but it's not the only thing you have for both. Yep. And, I mean, you interesting trade to make there, I guess, but I wouldn't stay in with Magearna.
Yeah, I'm trying
here,
to think what.
mostly because that damage is a big deal on Magearna.
Yeah.
Because you can't heal it off.
If he heat waves, no, I don't want to go for speed tie against Zapdos.
There's no reason to stay in as Magearna here. You don't have an awesome switch, but you do have switch-ins, right? Like Chansey's a switch-in. Chansey comes in pretty much for free on any Zapdos. If you get parried, you don't care. You can. He has a Magearna that he could go into here. I'd be surprised. Yeah, you guys just trade Toxics, presumably. Yeah.
You fool.
And obviously you have Heal Bell. So
Heal Bell.
Yes. And obviously there's no circumstance in which you don't win this 1v1, because you have Heal Bell and it's a Zapdos. He's gonna Roost, but you have to Heal Bell this turn, I guess.
And then I'll just soft boiled.
Yep. There's no situation in which he wins the 1v1 here.
I guess he's just sacking Zapdos.
Yeah. Interesting play there. He just dies. And it's not like you.
I guess if he made up his mind that he was sacking it.
Yeah. You have a couple switches here. Obviously, Zapdos is the first one that comes to mind, but a bold switch, I guess, would be Lele, because you 4 times resist and you 4 times resist the fighting type attack, and it's you get offensive pressure on the Metacham. So he just goes for the power punch. You eat it. And then obviously he's pretty much forced out here by the Moonblast threat. So, I mean, if he stays in, I'm pretty sure he dies. You can't.
I thought he was going to switch.
Yeah. That's one of those situations where you don't want to overpredict.
Well, I just thought he had no reason to stay in.
Yeah. I mean, truthfully,
he literally didn't hurt me.
Yeah, because Bullet Punch is. You can't do it in Psychic Terrain. Just click. I guess at this point you click it again because you're not switching out. You're not in the best of situations here. That kind of costs you a lot, actually. You can either go into Zapdos, or if you want to be ballsy, you can go into Gyarados here.
I was gonna say Gyarados isn't Mega'd yet, so that's probably.
So you do resist Power Up Punch. Which is probably you could do that. Zapdos does kill at this range, I'm pretty certain. So, and plus Zapdos is way tankier than Gyarados.
Alright.
So, it's definitely the safer play. Because, that would have done quite a bit of damage to Gyarados. And he actually has the Drain Punch and the Power Up Punch. That's an interesting combination. But, here you can pretty much, I guess, this is a tough situation. Clicking Nature's Madness there was actually way worse than I originally thought. You could, I guess, Discharge is really your only play here, because you can't lose your Flying type with Roost. And you got the crit, so you had to go for either the para or the crit. So that's very lucky and very good.
Yeah.
But you don't really want to take that kind of chance. That's one of those things I was talking about earlier where the risk was not worth the reward, right? You click Moonblast and he goes into Magearna and he eats it, or you click Nature's Madness, he goes into Magearna. You don't really need damage on Magearna. You have 5 things that can deal with.
I just felt like literally the only thing that
I
Nature's Madness would have hit poorly is if he stayed in and did a move that just didn't do anything to me, which is exactly what he did.
Right. But the problem lied in the fact that once you knew it was Power Up Punch, it could become a problem, right? Which I think it put you in that situation where you never want to click a move that can't kill in front of a mon that you want to kill, if that makes sense. even if I don't want to like seem like I'm down talking, right?
Hey, we're in another one, by the way. I don't know if
awesome.
I told you.
Fantastic. Let me find it first. Here it is. Oh, you're already in. Awesome. So you led with Buzzwole against a Tapu Koko. So not the best lead.
Yeah.
And you don't have a lot of. I mean, I guess Chansey's a good switch into Koko as long as it's not physical. Which it's not, so that's good. He can't really do anything to you. His Toxic Absorber is Mega Steelix. And so I guess he could go into Steelix here. I don't think he will. I guess Feeny as well. Feeny, because obviously he does go into Steelix. It's fine. It's really not that big a deal. What you can do here, just because you have it, is like I don't think he can hurt Gyarados.
Toss isn't worth it, do you?
What?
Toss isn't worth it.
Absolutely not. You do not want Chansey taking that kind of damage. And so, I mean, Gyarados is pretty safe here for the most part, just because Earthquake, he's going to Earthquake, he comes in with Intimidate. Yep, so this pretty much gets you a free. I'm trying to look and see if there's any reason you wouldn't want a Mega.
In case he Earthquakes again?
Yes. Yeah, you're right. I guess in that regard, you still resist Earthquake. Actually, I don't know.
Should I dance?
Dance would be very aggressive, just because it's super early in the match. I think a better play might just be to go for the Earthquake.
Just go
now.
Earthquake?
Yeah. Just because, yeah, I mean, that's going to do fair enough damage. He actually goes for the Curse. What a very interesting play. So,
no, I feel like I have the dance, or he's just going to tank through it.
Yeah, and Dance is pretty fine here. If he keeps going for Curse, then you can just keep going for Dance.
Owie.
Oh, and actually, Gyro Ball is really unfortunate. So because of Gyro Ball, actually, you can't stay in. If he were carrying the Heavy Slam, which he normally is, you'd be able to tank that, but you can't. So you kind of have to go into Zapdos here, which isn't the best, but it's still okay, just because you eat the Gyro Ball, and you can Heat Wave. But it's not really too big a deal. The crit, good lucky crit there, does take out the Steelix. I
have very polarizing luck where it fucks over one of the people competing.
Yeah, exactly.
Is the thing I've noticed.
Now, Gastro is an issue, but you still do beat it with Lele. You just have to play it smart. Like, you can't let Lele take a ton of damage, and you need to get Gastro weakened. So you want to get Gastro down to about like 60-ish% before Lele comes in, so that you can guarantee kill it with Moonblast. Actually, I can calc that for you right now.
Would Bunnybot be the best switch?
Let me check. Let me check Tapu Lele. Scarf.
Or should we go for Toxic?
Gastrodon. We'll say it's this Spadef set. So Psychic actually kills at 100% of the time. So you need it to be a little bit below half to reliably kill with Lele, unless you want Lele taking damage, which I guess isn't the worst. It's not like it puts in a ton of work against his team. You just don't want to go into Lele straight up on the Gastrodon. You still want to get it in for free. So you could go into Chansey, because it's not going to be able to hurt you. And you can fire off the Toxic. That might be the best play.
All right.
At least, from my opinion. Magearna, I guess, was also a play. He actually goes into Koko. This is perfectly fine. Again, he has Feeny he can go into, which is... he actually doesn't. So you actually just Toxic one of the biggest threats on his team, which is great. Very interesting he would let you do that. You just click S-Toss here, just in case the Feeny comes in.
I was just going to heal, but all right.
I mean, you can heal as well. It's not bad to be at full health, especially as Chansey. But it doesn't. There's not a lot.
Slower, so.
The only thing on this team that's really going to ever be able to kill Chansey from higher than 50% is Tyranitar.
All right.
Crit's a little unfortunate, but and the Sigilif comes in, so he's gonna want to set up on you, obviously.
So Toxic?
No, he has Magic Bounce. Do not Toxic.
Oh. Okay.
Or Magic Guard rather.
Should I heal?
You could heal. That's probably the wrong play though, because you don't want to let him set up for free. So a good switch here could be Gyarados, just because you can Mega and then Crunch. So that's kind of your safe bet. He actually just goes straight for the Heat Wave, so this is fine. It lets you get the Mega off, and then you can just crunch something coming in. He can come in on Feeny and be pretty safe. He actually, I think, is just going to let Sigilif die here. He outspeeds Mega Gyarados. Wow. I didn't think Sigilif was that fast. That's my fault completely. That's my fault completely.
It's okay.
You still have answers to him, though. Magearna is an answer. Yeah. Because you can... how much does it take from a Fluor Cannon?
I'm trying to think if he'll switch.
That's not what you're worried about right now. Like,
well, because I'm thinking because Volt Switch is super effective, so I'm trying to think.
No, but even genuinely, like, you can't. That's not. You can't think. Sigilif is a huge threat right now. So thinking about anything other than Sigilif is a mistake.
Okay.
You kill with Floor Cannon.
Okay.
So, oh, he has Roost. That's not the best. You click Iron Head here. Yep. For Eden and Gastro. Very good. Very, very good. So he's at low health, and you can go right into either Chansey or Zapdos or whoever you want to go into, because he's not going to be able to kill you or anything. And then you just click Soft Boiled. Yeah.
It's weird seeing Chansey outspeed anything.
Right? Gastro's a very specific kind of beast. And this is actually fine if he wants to, have a stall war, whatevs. I would have heal belled there, just because now you're in kind of a tricky spot. Just because Earthquake's gonna do a crit.
I'm faster though.
A crit from Earthquake kills you here, so
nah, we're fine.
And that's not the best situation to be in.
We're fine, Kyle.
There's no point in S-tossing here. You click Soft Boiled. He's gonna click Recover because he has it. But you win this, 100%. There's literally no reason to switch for you. It's not like you really need the PP on Chansey for somebody else. It'd be nice for Tapu Koko, but Koko's pretty much taken care of at this point. So.
Gotcha.
He just goes into T-Tar. He lets you get an S-Toss on T-Tar, which is you guarantee kill with Buzzwole now.
Should I Toxic or no? Just go straight to Buzzwole.
It's not worth it. Go into Zap. Actually, no. Zapdos is a very risky switch. He probably goes for Stone Edge.
Probably has Stone Edge.
You can sack. Who do you not need?
I feel like Toxic is safer, isn't it?
Yeah, you can go for it, but you don't. Oh, he just goes for Pursuit. This is fine. That's a sucky miss, but oh well. He has This is fine. He has nothing to kill you. You just click Soft Boiled.
Soft Boiled.
He does not have the Earthquake, it seems, because he would have used it at this point. He's going for Burn, which I'm not really sure if that's the play. But,
you got to get that attack of Chansey down. I'm at 41 attack, so you got to cut that.
He does have the Stone Edge. He just hasn't been going for it, which is super odd. I guess he wanted to predict your switch into Buzzwole, but now his T-Tar dies, so I don't understand the play
Worth
there.
It.
Coco,
Chansey just gonna Toxic Sweep everyone on his team?
You beat Coco 1v1. So how many Soft Boileds do you have left? 10.
10.
Yeah, you can. The problem is you want to make sure that you still have him. You want to make sure you still have Chansey for Gastrodon.
I'm thinking,
Gastrodon's
can I switch to Bunny Bot?
Actually, Gastrodon's at 56%. Let me check.
And poisoned, so.
Yeah, I think you kill now with Tapu Lele, so maybe you don't care if you.
Can I switch to Bunny Bot?
Let me check.
Or should I stay in on Chansey?
You can switch into Magearna. It's just you don't gain a ton from it, but you can do it. Defog.
Interesting.
Very interesting maneuver there.
I do gain something because I have Iron Head.
Yeah, he can go into Gastro, or Tapu Fini, which I'm really surprised he hasn't gone into yet. You hit him with an Iron Head, and then you Volt Switch out into Zapdos. Super free. By the way, Buzzwole does nothing in this game for you. So I know it's the Pokemon
I've noticed,
but oops. Yeah. You can't discharge here because he goes into Gastro. But but you don't really have a better play.
So I should do it?
I'm trying to think. If you really want to be bold, you can double into Lele, which would give you like a big advantage.
Sure.
He actually goes into Sigilift. This is fine too. So you get a kill here. You pick up a kill with Psychic here or Moonblast. You pick up a kill with either. So I'd click Moonblast just because it's better to be locked into that.
Want it that way.
But you pick up a kill here because nothing can take 2 of these. Except technically Feeny, but I mean, he gains.
Probably doesn't want to.
He gains nothing by going into Feeny here. Like he could go into Feeny to take it, but then it's not like he can do anything back because you just go free into Zapdos. So you're in a very good position.
It just puts him in a switch trap, which exactly. I have Toxic on almost his whole team.
Yeah, so he has to sack something here basically, so he can go into. Actually, he doesn't have a good switch in here.
Too bad for momentum that he doesn't have any momentum.
Let me check how much he takes from that. He is. We'll say he's the offensive one because it looks like he is. He takes 68 at minimum.
Does he die to Toxic after that?
You have a chance to kill him here. It's a low chance, and it's not worth risking Lele.
Okay.
So just go into Chansey.
Yeah, one step ahead of you, buddy.
Yep. It's just not worth risking. He could be Scarfed. Obviously, Chansey doesn't give a shit about Para, but he goes into Feeny. I assume you click... Oh, okay. I assume you either clicked Heal Bell or something there.
Yeah, Heal Bell.
Yeah, you just...
God, that did just fucking nothing. Come on.
Yeah, Feeny's not going to be able to do anything for you. You do want to get unparried, though. Oh, the taunt.
Oh,
actually,
God.
Carrying the taunt is actually pretty good for him.
No.
It does mean you can go into Magearna here, or Zapdos. Or Zapdos. I mean, Zapdos is...
I was going Zapdos.
Okay, and Gastro's fine, too. He just takes toxic damage, or... yeah, he just takes toxic damage, and then you go out into...
He doesn't have anything that hits me. Except Scald, which I resist.
You could go into Buzzwole here just because you don't really need
We gotta get him out. It's the Pokemon of the week.
Yeah. Because he eats the Earthquake, yeah. And here you can bulk up. Unless you just want to click Drain Punch. Yeah.
Nah, I'm going bulk up. I want the big boy hits.
See, this is good. This is really good for you. He can't hit you, I don't think.
Do you think I can go for 2 bulk ups?
He can go for Scald, so no, you want to go for
Ice Punch?
Go for Drain Punch. Drain Punch now.
Drain over Ice Punch?
Ice Punch, they're both neutral, and and Drain Punch is stab.
Oh, that's right, because, yeah, he's water.
Yeah. They're both neutral, and Drain Punch is stabs. He has Scald, so he can burn you, and that would be, worst case scenario, but I still don't think it's... Yeah, alright, you're fine. So, you pick up a kill on the Gastrodon. Both can switch into a Drain Punch, but, who cares? That did so much damage. What the heck, Buzzwole?
He is... buffed, so
he was not going to win this game. It was just going to take a little bit longer, but you were eventually going to get that dub.
Yay!
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 Do you want to play one last one?
Sure.
All right, here we go. Tell me when.
Searching. All right, we're in.
Cool, yeah.
Oh God.
All right, now you're facing the real OU team.
Oh God.
Welcome to Smokin', bitch. This team's really scary. So you need your sweeper this game is Buzzwole.
Perfect.
But you need to kill Venusaur and you need to kill Mimikyu.
Uh-huh.
And then Buzzwole can sweep.
I'm just trying to think of who I need to start with.
Well, if you're worried about leads, it's going to probably be either Landorus or Rotom.
Uh-huh.
Both of which are best checked. I guess. Ooh, it's tough. You could go Zapdos. Or you could go Magearna. Or you could go Lele if you're big balls.
We're gonna go Bunny Butt.
And he does go Landorus, so this is worst case, for lead options.
Uh-huh.
But you can get out of there and go into, you can go into Gyarados, you can go into,
Please, Earthquake.
But even the Intimidate's fine. Yeah, he does go for the EQ. Your best play here is Crunch, or no, your best play here is...
Is it worth Mega?
Substitute, probably. It's probably not worth Megaing. Yeah, this is fine. It just means you get crunch damage off on him.
Now, is it worth Mega?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah, for the stab. It just means you can't switch into Landorus after this. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Boy, howdy. So he probably goes into Lando here now, or Greninja. What?
What does this Greninja have? I'm very concerned now.
Yeah, don't. I don't know.
How much does Earthquake do to Greninja?
Well, I don't know what type he's gonna be. I don't know why he would come in here. What is he running?
I have no idea about.
Scout
it's
it.
impossible to predict.
Go into Chansey. Go into Chansey. Scout it. Here's the U-turn. Okay.
What?
U-turn.
You just volt switched into U-turn?
Well, that's it's a very common.
But
like Smogon strat.
Was he just trying to get rid of Gyarados, you think?
Yes, that was his only goal there. Now this is not the best situation to be in. You have to go Lele, or else you're in a very bad spot.
Hopefully he doesn't use a poison move.
Yeah. Interesting.
Wait, I thought you can't.
Yeah. Huh.
I thought you can't seed and terrain.
Yeah. Huh. He goes into Heatran here, probably.
Unless he, again, has a poison move.
But you kill him with Psychic. Yeah. Still does a lot of damage to Heatran.
God.
You have to switch.
Gyarados?
How Gyarados is the ballsy switch, for sure. Gyarados is the best switch. Because you need to start getting like some sort of advantage. The problem is you can't heal off damage on him. Oh, great. You went for rocks. That's fantastic, actually. It means...
Earthquake.
Yup. He probably doesn't stay in. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I should have predicted that. But...
Did not matter.
Yeah. He really doesn't have a switch into Earthquake after you break...
Landorus.
You're right. Landorus... Yeah, and Mimikyu can switch into it, obviously.
It's not worth staying on this, is it?
Clearly not.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I guess just go into...
Zapdos?
You go into Magearna here.
Okay.
He's Mega. That's really good for you. I guess there was no other Mega option, but Mega Venusaur is not a threat to your team.
So Iron Head, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot.
God damn.
I forgot we're not running fucking terrain extender.
God, he just eats that.
Maybe go into Lele. Oh. Or I don't know. I guess because you need damage on this thing. Yeah, so you have to go into Lele. Lele, you only need Lele for this, so it's perfectly fine. Oh my god, that did so much damage. Holy crap.
That hurt so bad.
He's going to go into Heatran here.
Uh-huh.
But you can't risk that.
So
you have to click Psychic because you have to get damage on this thing. Okay, whatever. You switch out because you can still switch in. You go into Chansey on the U-turn or Zapdos. Both would be fine. Both eat it and both are able to heal it off.
Do you think it's worth leaving Chansey in an extra turn and seeing what he does?
Only if he goes... Okay, no, definitely not. Zapdos is your switch. You better hope he doesn't have Stone Edge.
Guess we'll find out.
Most don't. Like most Landers don't have Stone Edge. Yeah, Defog's the play. He has Rock Tomb. That's fine.
Okay.
That's what I was worried about. That's why I didn't want to go into Buzzwole there. But you can't hit him. And he's going to stay in.
Should I heal before I leave?
Yeah, I mean, he can. But he can para you is the problem. Or not para, but flinch. So that, you know. And now you, I guess... Yeah, this team kind of isn't great.
Gyarados, if he keeps Rock Tomb...
Yes, but also that's very risky.
Yeah, but it...
Oh, he just goes for rocks. Awesome. You get a crunch. Or earthquake, actually. Or no, Earthquake's
he's
risky.
flying.
Yeah, but I don't think there's no way he stays in on Gyarados. I guess you click Crunch. It's just the safe play. Yeah. Very weird that he would stay in there. It's a definite 2-hit KO. He explodes.
Oh god.
That's really good for us. Landorus was a huge threat to this team outside of unless we got Buzzwole in for free. And the only thing Gyarados dealt with that was left was Mimikyu, I guess, to an extent.
Does Chansey come back in?
Magearna comes in here, I think.
Okay.
Because you can VS out if you need to. This is a tough one. Yeah, I guess you VS into
He's faster than me.
You can hard. I mean, do you want to hard switch into Chansey?
Well, if I VS it, I get hit with something super effective first.
Yeah. I guess you just hard into Chansey.
Yeah.
I don't know if you take 2 of these though. You do. Oh my god. What am I talking about? It's Chansey. You click softball here every time. This is perfectly fine. You just click heal bell 100% of the time.
You fool! I am Chansey.
The problem is you don't beat him. Like with Chansey.
Does he know that?
Clearly not.
No.
How
Toss?
No.
He there's no way he goes back to to Heatran, right?
Well, and that's not even the worry here. That's like definitely not the worry here.
I'm trying to think if I can Toxic or not.
That's not. No, you don't keep Chansey in here.
Okay.
You can go Magearna, or you can go Zapdos.
I'm thinking Zapdos wouldn't be bad.
Yeah. Well, Zapdos, the only problem is if he's like staying in. Yeah. See, that was the concern. Because he kills you now. So.
How much did that do?
Well, it did 23, but he has Ice Beam. No Greninja and OU doesn't.
But it's not Stab Ice Beam.
It will be. It's Protein.
Doesn't he change after he uses it though?
He changes when he uses it. He gets Stab on every attack that he does. That's Protein. Like he becomes whatever type he uses at that time. He will be an Ice type when he uses Ice Beam.
Do we go for the bold predict and Heat Wave?
No, definitely not. You either die here or you go into Magearna.
Magearna has HP Fire.
Yep. You're not gonna outspeed, but yeah.
What do you think he's gonna turn into or switch into?
He's gonna go for the U-turn here, and he's gonna go into Venus. No, he'll probably go into. He could go into Heatran, pretty free here. So you can Volt Switch if you want, and you can get in Buzzwole.
Okay.
On Heatran, which is obviously pretty ideal. It gets Buzzwole in the game.
Get in there, my big thick boy.
Now he could stay in, so just click Drain Punch.
Okay.
I'm pretty certain you live I'm pretty certain you live a Lava Plume. It wasn't worth risking. But yeah, now you go into you go into Chansey. No, he's not poison, right? Yeah, you go into Chansey. Because I'm pretty sure you take a sword or. See, I was gonna run Clefable instead of Chansey on this team, and that would have been awesome for this, but unfortunately,
I got a Toxic, right?
You have to. This thing's too big of a threat.
Oh god!
Nice, clutch live, Chansey. I did not think you were gonna live that. You let it drop. You have to.
Bad.
You let it drop here. And you go into...
Bunny Bot resists that, but what else does he have?
He's going to have that, Shadow Claw, and potential... He's not going to be able to hit you, I don't think.
If I go into Magearna?
Yeah. The only problem is, like, you don't... It's not like you take
come on,
well.
Bunny Bot.
You can... At most, you're going to be able to live 2 hits. But you can Iron Head.
Okay.
Or you can Floor Cannon, but Iron Head's going to do more damage. Oh, he's going to kill you. He does have the Z move. I guess that makes sense.
No!
I think this thing beats you. Go into Zapdos and just spam Roost. Oh, nope. No health. Yeah, that's game. GG. Oh, well.
We still have Lay Lady and Thick, though.
You have to go Buzzwole, I mean, I guess, because Lele dies in one hit.
Okay.
You just the problem we let our main threats take too much damage. Wow, you ate that, dude. You click Roost again. I did not think you were gonna eat that.
Oh god.
I don't know why you didn't click Play Rough the first time, but you fucking ate that, dude. If you clicked Play Rough both times, he won the game.
Come on, Thick.
You can still win this.
You're the Pokemon of the week for a reason. Come on.
Buzzwole sweeps his team. He clicks. What does he click here?
We know 3 of his moves. He can either leave, stay water, or go ice. So Drain Punch.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, he's psychic.
What the fuck?
Yeah. No, it makes a lot of sense. That's very.
I didn't even know he learned that.
It's a very common tech on Greninja.
Is it?
Yeah. I would have been very surprised if he I thought it was either because I was sitting there. I'm like, if he has extra sensory, you lose, and if he has Dark Pulse, you win. But he has the extra sensory, so.
I didn't even know he learned that.
Oh well, yeah. It's very common tech nowadays, just because it handles what's it called very well. Yeah, dang. But yeah. It actually came down way closer than it should have. If he just play roughed on Mimikyu, he won that game, but whatever. I think that's going to be the video. I think it's been like an hour or so.
Wow.
So, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, I'm going to leave the team down in the comment section below. If you guys want to play with it, I'll leave the Pokepaste down there. Connor, any thoughts you want to leave at the end here?
I have a YouTube channel.
Yes, he does. That's going to be down in the description below. You can check him out, youtube.com/ is that how it works? Tiny Giant.
It's actually not Tiny Giant. I think it's like CD Cheney, but the channel name is Tiny Giant.
If you search Tiny Giant with 2 eyes.
In the Giant, not in the Tiny. Yeah, if you like Kyle, he's on there a lot.
Yep, so. We do a lot of... right now we're playing through a couple games. We're playing through Black 2. Pokemon Black 2. We're playing through Fire Emblem 6. And doing a few other fun things, League of Legends style videos, things like that. If you like that kind of stuff, go check his channel out. He makes awesome content, genuinely some of the funniest stuff on the internet.
Oh, so thank you. It's a bit more edited if you're into that kind of thing.
Yep. Much, very much unlike the unprofessional stuff that you get on this channel. So, if you guys enjoy, please go ahead and check him out. Please leave a comment down below on any ways I can make the series better, or any kind of series you guys may want to see. If you guys want to see me do stuff on other Pokemon or even other games, I'm happy to go ahead and, try some new stuff. So if you guys enjoyed, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.